Cheers, Corin. It's coming up to 13 minutes past 8. We all have electronic gadgets that are constantly running out of juice. The more you have, the more wires and plugs that get in a tangled mess. But now there are a whole host of new wireless chargers on the market to help you out. Twyford from nzgirl.co.nz is here to give us a peep at these devices. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too, Peter.
No wires on the table. Fantastic, eh?
Pretty much no wires, yeah. Just a few connectors.
Connectors, right. Let's start with the rechargeable portable USB charger.
Yeah.
So what can it charge?
Well, this is the power stick, and it's pretty tiny. It's like, you know, the general size of a USB that you'd plug into the computer. So you take it off, plug it into any sort of USB port, like your laptop or computer, or some of the airplanes have the ability to charge it. And it'll store that charge for 6 months. You can throw that in your handbag, and it'll pretty much be able to fully charge a BlackBerry or an iPhone right back up to full speed. You just attach one of their little attaches on the end. And
so basically, if you're on the road and your BlackBerry or your iPhone runs out of gas, you reach into the handbag or man bag or inside pocket, and it's going to do the job in what, a couple of hours or so.
Yeah, pretty instantly. I mean, it's pretty easy to have that kind of sitting alongside it. So great just to have for everyday essentials. And at $80, I think it's probably quite a good safeguard to just have there. Okay,
the Powermat, which is a multi-device wireless charging system.
It is. I met the Powermat when I was over in Vegas for the CES, and it was by far the busiest stand. It had everybody crowding around it. And it's been really massive over in the States and Europe, and it's finally reaching our shores. So it comes with a little skateboard-sized mat here, which you plug into a power socket, which gives it its charge. And then it's got little bases, so smartphones like iPhones, iPod Touches and Blackberries come with little cases that you can put on the back.
Yep.
The BlackBerry one is quite seamless. The iPod ones are a little bit clunky, like you kind of notice they're there, so they're still working on developing that. There's a dock for iPods and iPod Touches, and then if you've got any sort of other phone, Nokia, Samsung, Sony Ericsson or a Nintendo, you can just sort of plug.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, the Powermat looks a bit on the bulky side. It's not that easy to carry around, is it? It's
well, you wouldn't necessarily carry this one around. You might keep it at your desk for a whole lot of people at work or on the hall table, and it's a lot nicer to look at than a jumble of wires on the floor.
Okay. And retail price for that?
That's $250 for a bundle. That comes with the mat and a couple of the charging docks.
Right. What's this? Solio Mono, the portable pocket-sized solar charger.
Yes, this is this one here in the front, which is...
not much use around Auckland today, I'd have to say. Not too much sun in this town.
No, absolutely not. And traditionally, Solio are the world's most well-known solar chargers. And traditionally, I think Pippa's seen them before, where they've got 3 kind of panels that open out like a propeller. And I quite like this one, the Mono, because you look a bit less eco-geek when you've got it out there. And
so it charges iPhones and the like as well?
Yeah, so it's got heaps of different attachments, and it also allows you to plug it in. So last night I sort of charged it in with my laptop. So
it can be charged electronically as well as through the sun. But that would probably be the most versatile, wouldn't it? Because you can have it out wherever.
Good to take away with you, and it keeps the charge for, I think, about a year.
And just quickly before we go, the Mophie Juice Pack Air.
Yeah, so this one I thought was quite an ingenious idea, because you have it for your iPod or your iPod Touch, and you have to... it's a good idea to have a case for your iPod anyway, just to protect against drops and falls. And so this has built it in... There's an external battery into the back of the charging case. So it basically, they say it doubles your battery life, which is great for an iPhone, because when you're playing music, you're doing emails, you're texting, calling, it's zapping the battery.
Probably, frankly, the most practical, because it's so nice and small and compact anyway.
Yeah, and you're always going to have it with you, not go, oh, I wish I had that with me.
Absolutely. Good on your teeth. Those look fantastic, and I'd have to say very useful.
Isn't it amazing what there is now? I mean, you go camping and you throw that out in the sun and you plug your phone in and
one of these days I might even get an iPhone.
No, well, me too. That would be nice, wouldn't it? nzgirl.co.nz, that's where you need to go if you want all of the details about those gadgets. And, I mean, you came in today, I had no idea what any of them were, and now I feel completely educated in the ways of technology.
Excellent.